With a vibrant economic climate, Vietnam remains a strong candidate for investment from the Association of Southeast Asian Nations (ASEAN) and beyond, according to the Vietnam Briefing Newswire. The Newswire said Vietnam's free trade agreements are another pull factor that investors can bank on. Vietnam's used its participation in free trade agreements as an instrument to ensure increased economic power and financial security. According to Vietnam Briefing, mergers and acquisition (M&A) are likely to continue to play a key role in Vietnam's economy in 2022. Due to the pandemic, the government unveiled several support packages for businesses and individuals to help spur the economy. Businesses should prepare for 2022 using these government measures to improve cash flow. 2021 brought significant challenges for many businesses in Vietnam. Several issues that Vietnam faced in 2021 are likely to continue into 2022. Nevertheless, the Newswire said a more targeted and focused development in key areas will present more opportunities for growth, particularly in areas that have propped up Vietnam's bottom line of economic stability and people's livelihoods. The Vietnam Trade Office in Australia has said Vietnam's jackfruit exports to Australia in 2021 surged by 20% year-on-year. The Vietnam Trade Office in Australia said it has worked with importers to enhance the export of Vietnamese jackfruit to the Australian market while focusing on developing trademark for the products. The office also said from now to the Lunar New Year festival, about 40 tons of finished jackfruit will be exported to the market. The office will continue measures to promote the export of jackfruit in the coming time, including introducing the product in supermarkets via social networks and online exhibitions, among others. Vietnam has fulfilled a number of economic targets this year despite impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic, becoming one of the top 20 economies in the world in terms of international trade.
Vietnam's GDP grew 2%, while its foreign trade value surpassed $660 billion, up 21%, with a trade surplus of about $2.1 billion. Notably, foreign direct investment poured into the country hit over $29 billion, up nearly $500 million from last year. These achievements are attributable to efforts by the entire political system, the business community and people, along with the government's flexible decisions and policies. Vietnam has shifted its strategy from zero COVID-19 to steadily and flexibly adapting to and effectively controlling the pandemic, helping to maintain economic activities. The fourth wave of pandemic outbreaks, which began last April, has prompted prolonged social distancing in a number of cities and provinces, which are industrial hubs and top contributors to the state budget, resulting in sluggish production, disrupted supply chains, and a decrease in the purchasing power.
Located 80 kilometers to the capital city of Hanoi, Kien Khe Thao, Thanh Liêm District, Hà Province, has been renowned for its Kien sesame rice cracker. The moisturized specialty's fame eventually goes beyond the village and becomes a much appreciated gift which people give to relatives and friends after visiting Hà Province.
The crackers are made from rice, sesame, peanuts, wheat flour, filter powder, and several different seasonings. Despite the simple recipe, making good sesame rice crackers requires precision in choosing high-quality rice as well as finesse in grilling. The crackers are made by steaming in thin layer of the batter in a traditional way or on a machine like this. Sesame and peanuts are added to the batter in this stage. After this, the steamed sesame rice sheets are dried under the sun for 5 to 7 hours or in a drying oven if the weather is humid.
The production of sesame rice crackers no longer depends so much on weather conditions, as we have drying ovens. Now, power cuts are our biggest concern because this will cause significant losses.
Dating back hundreds of years, the making of sesame rice crackers has been maintained and developed in Kênh town. It has created jobs and improved incomes for local people. As many as 20,000 crackers are made every day. In a bid to create a brand name for local crackers, the Circuit Sesame Rice Crackers Cooperative was set up in May 2019 with the participation of 33 households. The cooperative will manage the brand of the crackers after it gains protection from the Intellectual Property Office of Vietnam.
Awarded with the world's and Asia's best golf destination, Vietnam has competitive edges to gain a stronger foothold in the golf tourism market post-COVID-19. There are about 60 million golf players worldwide, and Vietnam is completely capable of conquering this segment. The Vietnam National Administration of Tourism said, anticipating a growing golf tourism trend ways before the COVID-19 broke out, Vietnamese developers have invested heavily in building golf courses across the country. Golf courses must get prepared to welcome back foreign tourists when international travel resumes. Besides, it's crucial for applied technology for greater exchanges among golf clubs and better connection among golf courses, and local authorities must have improved linkages among tour operators to boost golf tourism. Additionally, Vietnam needs to open more golf tournaments attractive enough to both local and international golfers. In late October, Vietnam was named the world's and Asia's best golf destination 2021 at the 8th Annual World Golf Awards held in Dubai. This pagoda where the two values of village culture and Buddhism are intertwined, a place that boasts the beauty of both landscapes and spiritual culture, a place with the traditional architecture of pagodas in the Red River Delta. Is Tiêu Giao Pagoda in Giang Khao Village, Bát Tràng Commune in Hanoi's Gia Lâm district.
The ancient pagoda was built on a total area of 8,000 square meters. Before 1945, it was a hiding place for documents, books, and newspapers belonging to revolutionary cadres. It was also where late revolutionary musician Văn Cao used to stay. His song Tiến Quân Ca was produced on site. Not just a revolutionary pagoda, Tiêu Giao is also imbued with the soul of a craft village, Bát Tràng. The villagers of Giang Khao have introduced unique handicraft products, creating a unique country identity. And it is considered a way for them to preserve the values of traditional craft villages.
The Tiêu Giao Pagoda in Giang Khao village was once a scenic spot. Afterwards, a natural disaster, the pagoda was in ruins. At the end of 2010, villagers restored it with an architectural structure that crystallizes the essence of pagodas in the north of Vietnam.
Visitors will be able to immediately feel the uniqueness of the pagoda because its main features are built in traditional brick. The roof pillars are made of solid wood with carefully carved patterns. All worship items such as altars, statues, hammock doors, pillars, porch pillars, and roofs are made from ceramics by skilled artisans in the craft village. In addition to using ceramics and porcelain as materials for worship statues and architecture, Bát Tràng artisans also paid special attention to the patterns and small details of the altar and pagoda columns to create harmony in the overall architecture. The statues inside are also ceramic.
In particular, 18 AHA stations was built on a total area of up to 300 square meters. In addition to the statues, the accompanying motifs include a large painting on the wall. This has increased the beauty of this sacred place. The Uza Pagoda has 78 statues made from ceramics, exuding the beauty of craft village products.
Chùa là nơi lưu giữ lại văn hóa lịch sử của làng.
Pottery and the pagoda are closely linked because we rely on the tradition and essence of the pagoda to transfer our soul and enthusiasm. The pagoda is a place to preserve the culture and history of the village.
Đối với những sản phẩm gốm sứ của chúng tôi.
Notably, in the main hall, two colossal statues guarding the main gate of the pagoda were cast by local artisans in a single block of ceramic.
Toàn bộ kết cấu kiến trúc về xây dựng thì
This is not only a spiritual place, but also a unique work bearing the identity of a traditional craft village.
Everyone finds it beautiful. This is also an enhancement of the village ceramics that cannot be found anywhere else.
Honoring the cultural value of the craft village in the spiritual space has contributed to making this place more meaningful than ever. With this approach, the pagoda is an ideal place for visitors who wish to immerse themselves in a quiet space and enjoy the traditional life found in the Vietnamese countryside.
And that's the wrap up our news bulletin. Thanks for watching and see you next time.